Hello CNC router users. Today I am going to teach how to create a design on a cylindrical surface. You may using a cylindrical piece of wood or any material. If you want to create a design using a rotary attachment, you can use this method. First you have to understand which all dimensions we have to take, and this is particularly in a software which there is no multi-axis capability. Only X, Y, Z Cartesian plane movement only is available. For those kind of machines, you can use this method, and also those kind of softwares. Okay, so the control system also have to support for this. So now I am doing this in an ArtCam software and this program you can use in a CNC router machine which has 3-axis capability, and there is a rotary attachment, and that rotary attachment can make functioning by changing one of the linear movement to the rotary movement. So we have to change one of the drives and motor which is used for the linear movement to the rotary movement. So how we can go for this design, I will explain first. See, this is cylindrical piece, and the length of the cylinder you can measure it, and you can also measure the radius or the diameter. Okay, so if it is diameter, this will be 2 times of the radius. So when we want to use this cylindrical work on a XYZ plane, so we have to unwrap it. So when you unwrap the cylinder, it will look like a rectangle piece. So in that, one side length will be taken as L and the width will be taken as the perimeter of the cylinder. So you can see how you can calculate the perimeter of the cylinder. It is pi d 3.14 into the diameter what you measured. So you have to check with the workpiece on which you want to run the program. So you have to measure the length, and also you have to measure the diameter. So you will get an unwrapped cylinder in that will be a rectangle shape, and for that length will be there, width will be there. Length will be the actual length of the cylinder and width will be the perimeter of the cylinder. Okay, this way we have to calculate. Now I will go to the ArtCam software so that you will understand. Okay, so whatever the program I have to make, I have to make for this size. So okay, for this length and width, so the design should fit into this particular size. Okay, so that I will go here to this particular ArtCam software, and you can see that now width and height is there. Okay, so what is width is just taken here as x-axis movement. Okay, x-axis movement, but it's depend upon the machine what you are using. Whether in your machine the orientation you have to see which is the x-axis and which is the y-axis. Whether you have taken the length as x-axis or width as y-axis, like that. Okay, here if you take the width as x-axis, also you can take width as x-axis and length as y-axis. So you can just change the orientation depend upon how your rotary has been fitted on your machines. Okay, so that changes you can do with your common sense, and this is the method how you can do the program. I am just explaining you. So this is, suppose the now we have taken the width and height. Yes, here it is written the width and height. So depend upon the orientation you can decide what should be the size. Okay, the size will be the same size only. So you can just calculate. Suppose I have given the length as I have length you can take equal to, I taken the length as some 150 mm. Okay, 150 mm, and then diameter as equal to some 30 mm. Okay, 30 mm. So what is the perimeter will be there? That is 3.14 into d. Okay, you can use the calculator. 3.14 into d is 30. Okay, so this many 94.2, that will be the perimeter. 94.2. Okay, this is the perimeter, and the length is 150. So I will use these dimensions for our design now. So I will take in the same orientation so that you will not be confused. Here the what is written as width will come as height in the model space. This length will be taken as width in the model space. Okay, you can see it here. that is the length will be taken as width here. Okay, this is the way the orientation is, the same orientation you can see there also. So this model space I can do little more also, no problem, and just opening the model space 300 300. So within that your design has to fit. So that I will draw the rectangle for our design. In this, the width as taken as the length, that is 150. We have given 150. Okay, here you can see 150 is the length. That will be considered in the same orientation, it will be the width. Okay, and here height, which is the perimeter, the 94.2. So you can change that to 94.2, 94.2. So I can just create, this is the actual size of the design which required for that cylinder. Okay, so then I can bring it to the center. Okay, now whatever the design you want to make, you can just do that design. Now I am doing for a 2D type of thing. Okay, suppose I just want to make some circles all around the that cylindrical surface. So what I can do is that I can just make some circle type. Okay, here small circle also will do, create, and what I will do here is that I will use a method. Okay, here from here itself, so what I will do is that I will just give this array type of command, so that I can easily make it the distance gap. I am just giving some 3 mm, 5 mm. Here also 5 mm. Let me see how it's appear. Okay, here I will give some more, like 12 like that. Apply. So there's too many are there. So I don't want this much actually. So whatever is required inside only I will take. Okay, so I will just remove unwanted thing. There is some other method also where you can remove. Okay, this I just want to create this many circles on a cylinder. I just want to mark it on that cylinder. So you can proceed with the same way method you used to do in a plain surface. Okay, in a plank, how you are doing, the same way you can do for this, the program for the cylindrical surface also. But you have to consider the plank size equal, like this. Okay, you have to calculate and reach. So this is the thing. So now what you can do is that you can easily go to the toolpath, and if I have to do the marking, you can do the marking out there. Okay, so for that marking, how much finish depth you want, you can give some like 0.2 or 0.3, some marking depth you can give, and you have to select some conical type of this thing. Okay, you have select that, and tool you have to select, then material size you can give some 2 mm, something like that. So it's a very small depth only it will take, that is 0.2 only. So even though I am given to my material size problem, so then I will just go for calculation. For that I have to select which item I have to mistake. So this is the thing I got here. So the same way only you have to save this. Okay, save this as a cylindrical like that, and save it. So this same program you can run it in your machine. Here you have to see that you have to set the cylindrical piece origin on top and in the center of the cylinder, like, because we have here for this rectangle we have taken center as the origin and top of the material as the origin. So you have to just in the center of the cylinder you have to touch the cutter tip, and then you have to take it as a 0 origin. When you set that workpiece, no, you have to keep in the center actually. Here you have to keep the tool will be here, like tool tip you have to keep it like this in the center, correct center, from here to here, correct center you have to keep the tool tip. Then in the same way how you used to give for a plain sheet or plain wood piece, like that only you can do the programming. But because this is rotary, the same distance it will rotate in the rotary, so you will get a full machining on this top of the surface. You will get lot of circles like, okay, whatever we have given on the top you will get all circles as we have already designed there, no, accordingly you will get that nearby, like, okay, so many circles you will get machined like this, you will get machined. Okay, so this is the way you have to approach. This is a simple program to understand how the cylindrical job we can do in a simple 3-axis Cartesian plane machine. Okay, so hope that you understood this somehow. and if any doubts, you may also put in my comment. And somebody who want more deeper knowledge on all these kind of things, I have a membership program, so you can join there. So I will give videos with more insights, and also I will be coming out with practical videos also. So thank you very much for subscribing my channel, and keep learning and applying. Thank you very much.